Hello and welcome back to another episode of Overkill Trading. In today's video, we're going to be taking a look at your guys' chart requests here from the Discord. We have a channel down here where you guys can submit your chart requests. We're just going to continue to knock these out here today, tomorrow, and on Thursday. Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday are 4 chart requests, so make sure you guys tune into the live. I will be taking live chart requests from the chat as well, along with knocking these out over here in the chart request. The reason we have the chart request thread over here is in case you can't make the live stream, you can always put your chart request in here in the chart request thread, and we just go through this all throughout the week. So we're just going to continue to knock these out. We went ahead and did some due diligence here, and we already loaded these up here into this playlist. So we're just going to keep on going down the list here and taking those from the live chat. I wanted to start today with Coinbase. Coinbase is looking really good here, breaking over the 9 EMA. You could see it put in this triple bottom we were talking about here a couple weeks ago. Okay, the triple bottom came right here when we bounced. You guys can see this green dot down here. If you guys are new to the channel, our trading strategy, our buying strategy is to buy on a weekly chart when the blue wave is down here below this white line on our trading indicator, given a green dot. So you could see in 2024, okay, that came right there at 160 and it popped up to 350. That was a beautiful trade there for Coinbase. Again, it came back down here in 2025, hit right around 160, bounced up to 440, and then sold all the way back off again, hit 140 again. So it bounced right here at 150, bounced right here at 150, bounced right here at 150. That's a triple bottom there. And you can see the signal came right there on February 23rd. That came right there around 160, 165. It's sitting at 210 right now. So we just be holding this right now, okay? Looking at the daily, what we're looking for is for this to come up here into the red zone. So if you're not familiar with our selling strategy, where we look to sell, one of our selling strategies, you can see over here inside the trading rules, is we sell on the red dot in the red zone on the daily chart. We actually have 2 selling strategies, but this is probably my all-time favorite. Between the two, I like this one a lot. The red dot in the red zone, when I'm talking about the red zone today, I'm going to be talking about this layer right here. This is a Fibonacci tool. You can see we have a gold zone, and a red zone. There's 2 blue zones as well, but the main ones we focus on are the gold and the red. Okay, when we're in the red, that means we've gone on a parabolic, right? The move has happened. So you can see back here in 2025, we came down here and hit the bottom of the zone, the golden zone here. And again, this is called a Fibonacci retracement tool. So if you guys are not familiar with the Fibonacci, I do have a free trading course over here, completely free, that goes over all the indicators and our trading rules in depth right here in the trading course tab. You guys can check that out. But you could see the red dot in the red zone is where we want to sell. That one came right there in October at 380, and it sold all the way off to 140. These ones came back here in June and July. One came at 380, the other one came at 420. We're never really trying to time the exact top. We're just trying to get out close, right? As long as we're entering down here, right down here in the golden zone, and selling up here in the red zone, we're going to win. We're going to beat the majority of traders because we're just patient and we're not buying when things are excited. Things are exciting when it's up here in the red zone, right? This is when price, again, has gone parabolic. People are happy when they watch their stock go from 150 all the way up to 400. The problem is most people are only buying up here in the red zone because this is when everyone's saying buy. Everyone tells you to sell down here. This was back in April. If you guys were around in April when we called this one out on Coinbase here on the 14th at 160, okay, this was when tariffs were going on. Trump was putting tariffs on China, so on and so forth. So again, when the wave is down here, people are fearful, right? Warren Buffett says it best: buy when people are fearful, sell when they're greedy. People are fearful down here, they're greedy up here. This is an easy fear and greed index. If the wave is down here below the white line, people are fearful. The sentiment is probably not good. The sentiment is probably bearish. Everyone's probably calling for a bear market, so on and so forth, down in this area where they're telling you to buy up here in this area. So we want to buy low and sell high. That's the strategy pretty much in a nutshell. And Coinbase, I think, still looks good. We just be holding this one now, waiting for it to get back up here to the red zone. So that's Coinbase for you. If you guys got those chart requests in the chat, go ahead and drop them. What's going on, Ari? What's going on, Jordan? What's going on, Discount Power? What's going on, Elite, Ronnie, Grenade, Bob, Amplify, Efren? What's going on? Hector, my man. Yeah, if you guys got requests, just drop them there in the chat. We're hitting these from the Discord and also there from the chat. I see another one here for KAS. This one looks good. We got the signal right there at 3 cents. It's popping over the 9 now, so I'd be a buyer of this name as long as this dot remains green and we hold on to about 2.5 cents there. FET, F-E-T. This one took off. We talked about this one last week. You guys could see the green dot here on the monthly. Okay, look at this topping signal right here in May of 2024. That was about 2 years ago. Top came right there at 3, pulled all the way back from 3.50 all the way to 12 cents. That is a nasty pullback. But now you got the buy signal here in March 2026. So we're absolutely buyers of FET. Now that you have the signal here on the monthly, right, what you could do is use the daily or the 4-hour to pinpoint your entries. Like if this came back here to 20 cents, I think that'd be a great place to snag some, but this looks like it's about ready to break out. I mean, I'm talking like one of these moves right here over the next couple months. We called this one out last week, actually, when we got the weekly on March 9th. That came around 15 cents. That thing's breaking out. Okay, I like this one a lot. I'd put a stop loss right there at 17. You just want to make sure it holds on to the 9 EMA. You can see that orange line. When we break up above that, that normally indicates that, right, the trend is going, the momentum is bullish, right? When we're up above that average, that 9 EMA, that orange line, that indicates things are bullish, okay? When it breaks down below it, that means we're going bear, right? We're bearish, bearish, bearish. Kind of broke out here. It was a fake breakout, though, down, right, rejected, and now we're breaking out. Now we're up over it. So this looks really good. I really like FET. For a long. Again, these are 1 to 6 month swing trades. This isn't a day trade. So if you buy it here and it pulls back to 20 tomorrow, that's a 10% pullback, but you can't worry, right? Because we're ultimately farmers, right? We're planting seeds down here and we're harvesting them up here. So planting seeds means we're buying, right? We're just buying, whether that's weekly, whether that's monthly. I know some people that buy every day. You can set up daily reoccurring buys and just buy a little bit every day, $5 worth every day. And then by the time we get back up here, you'll be ready to sell your position, okay, and take your profits. So I like FET a lot. I see one for Donut. Donut's got the green dot here on the weekly. This one's been consolidating here for a while. This is Krispy Kreme Donuts. We traded this one a couple months ago. It did get a green monthly dot. I think we bought it like right there at 3. I think I sold it around 4.30, but it's just been going sideways. That's not necessarily a bad thing. That just means we're in some type of consolidation phase here. Okay, we're just kind of going sideways at the moment. Okay, we're not going up, we're not going down, we're just kind of building a base. You know, we're just stuck here between 250 and 5, trading in that range. But it does have a green dot. As long as this one holds 250, it's bullish. So you're only risking about $1 here by buying this one here. And this was as high as $16 back here in April. So it's down here at 360. I like it. I like it. I don't own it anymore. I think I sold it right around here in October. And I haven't rebought back in, but I still do like Donut down here. It's got that meme potential there. Hector, thank you, my man. Appreciate you. Said, I have a quick question. I mixed between Sui and Onyx coin. I know Onyx has a pretty big bump recently. Still a good time to buy Onyx, or would you recommend Sui? I like both the names. If you're going to ask me what a safer, it depends how much risk you want to take, right? So with Onyx, okay, this has the green dot, right? This was at 5 cents back here in 2025. It pulled all the way back here to 4 cents. So it had about a 95% pullback, and it's a low market cap. So it's like I think it's like a $250 million market cap, which is really small. What I like about their project is that I can buy their coin and I can stake it on their website and earn 25% APY. Okay, 25% APY. So I'm earning every single day. Even if this thing just goes sideways here, I'm earning that APY every day. That's why I like Onyx, because it has staking rewards. And I'm just going to hold it until it comes back up here. They're launching their main net. I was doing some ChatGPT research on it today, but it's legit. It's like pretty much integrating with banks and stuff to handle payments. It's very under the radar. There's not a lot of people that know about it yet, but everyone was very jacked up about it up here at 5 cents. It's trading at less than half a penny right now, and I mean, I like them both. I really can't choose one. I think they're both just really good projects. I think Sui's bottoms in right there at 78. If we go below 78 cents on Sui, I mean, sell the house, sell everything, and keep buying the dip. I truly think the bottom's in here at 78, just because I think that doesn't mean that it is, but there's a very good chance, right? That the pullback, this has been a very long, drawn-out pullback, right? They have flushed all the weak hands. All the impatient people are now out of the market, right? This has been, I mean, that red dot came right there in August at $4, and that was August all the way to March now. So you're talking August, September, October, November, December, January, February, March. We're in March now. That's 8 months. 8 months of just red, red, red. We had a couple green weeks, but just red, 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 right? We had a potential bottom right here at 130. Okay, that was the bottom for about 10 weeks, and then we broke, right? We got the red dot right there, and that the red dot cancels out the green dot if it breaks support. So when you get the red dot, if you get a green dot, then a red dot, you need to set a stop loss, right? You need to use a stop loss right there at the low. That would have been at 130. Right, and it broke 130. That means a lot of stop losses were sitting there, and you could see when it breaks, that's when all the leverage in the market, right? There's a lot of people that trade with leverage. I personally don't trade crypto with leverage. I do have some options on Ethereum. I guess I do trade with a little bit of leverage, but a low cap name like Sui, I'm not trading with leverage. Right, it's only like a $6 billion market cap or something. So when that breaks, all those leverage positions, they have to sell, right? They're liquidated. So then that's what causes the panic dip, right? Because a bunch of stop losses got hit, and then it resets, right? Now it's trying to find a bottom right here at 77. So I think the bears are just going to have a really hard time pushing this thing down past 78, but we'll see. I mean, as long as the dot is green, based on the data, right, we got to be bullish, okay? Everything we do here, guys, is based off of logic, data, and discipline. It's not what we think. It's not our opinion, or it's not our the way that we feel about something. It's all based on the data, right? If the dot is green down here, right, I am bullish on the asset. I'm not thinking, oh, it's going to go down, I should short, right? Until I see a red dot show up, I'm not going to think about shorting. All I'm thinking about right now is going long. And you know what? If it breaks this 78 cents, we can be stopped out, and then we can just buy it back when it comes down here and gives us another green dot, maybe around 40 to 60. But again, I'm not thinking it's going to break this right now because we don't have a red dot. If a red dot pops up on Sui, then we're going to be okay. We better set a stop loss to protect our capital, right? Kind of like back here, right? We actually shorted Bitcoin when it hit that. When it got that red dot, that was on the week of the 26th of January. That was on this one. You could see it broke down below it. Okay, and then it sank. But now it's resetting, okay, trying to find a bottom here at 60. And I'm on the boat that the bottom's in at 60. I think 60 looks like a really good bottom. Could it come down here to 55? Maybe. I mean, I'm not bearish until I see this flip. If I see a red dot pop on Bitcoin again, what do you think I'm going to do? I'm going to short. I'm going to short it, okay? And I'll make money all the way down, okay? So it needs to get over 75. I'd really like to see Bitcoin over 75. I see one for TAO in the chat. Yeah, you guys got those requests. Keep getting them in the chat. Here's TAO. We got a signal right here at around 160. Okay, popped up to 310. You're up about 80%. It does have a red dot here on the daily, so I don't think this is a bad place to maybe trim some, sell 25, 50%, because again, it's already had, right? If you're in at 58, okay, you're up 71, 72%, 76%, somewhere in there, right? And now you're getting a sell signal. I know it's not in the red zone yet, but it is at the 50% marker, and it could pull back into these EMAs at all the way to 210. So I might trim a little bit here on TAO. I don't know a whole lot about the project, but that's a really nice move there. So I would either trim some or maybe use a stop loss at like 560. And if 560 breaks, you'll probably get a buy it back here at 210. But this is signaling that it's entering a bull market, right? With the daily cross like that, that is very bullish, okay? Normally when that happens, okay, you see a long-term move to the upside, like a trend to the upside. When it crosses down like that, okay, that's when we go into a bear market, right? And then it crosses, and then it broke, right? But typically that means, right, we're breaking out to the upside, and that just looks really bullish. And it does have a red daily here. So again, normally I like to take profits on dailies. Like not all, you don't have to sell it all, but like 25, 50% of the position, and then go buy something that hasn't broke out yet, like Like Ethereum really hasn't even broke out yet, guys. I mean, it's trying to break out here, but it hasn't. I mean, it's up over those EMAs for the first time since back here in January. Okay, we've just been sideways for the last couple of weeks, but it hasn't had that big move up to that red line right there. That's the 50% of the fib. Okay, that's the 50% line of the Fibonacci up at that red line. So we're targeting up here at 44, but TAO's full target would be up here at 480 to 430. So just keep in mind it does have a red dot here on the daily, so it could pull back in the short term, maybe back down to 210 and bounce, but I am long-term bullish on this right now based on the weekly. So you can wait for a weekly dot, or you can wait for the red zone, or you could take a little bit off today if you have some other stuff maybe you want to rotate into. I see one from Marlog for Axel. Axel's still looking good, guys. This is I got mine staked on Kepler. I ended up downloading this app. I told you guys I wanted to buy this and stake it. So let me open this up here and show you guys what's up. But the reason I wanted to buy this was because it's given a green monthly. Okay, the monthly dots are going to be the most accurate. Okay, the larger the time frame, the more accurate it is. So the weekly is going to be accurate, but the monthly is going to be even more accurate because each one of these bars is 1 month's worth of time. Okay, that's 1 month's worth of time. So when you get the monthly, and just let me show you like an example of Bitcoin here on the monthly. If you guys haven't ever looked at the monthly before, right? You can see how it bottoms right here, green dot, rip. Okay, green dot, rip. Okay, you had a bunch of green dots right there, rip. But typically the ones down here are very bullish, and a lot of these altcoins right now are showing these. I mean, Axel being one of them. So I'm still very bullish. And I did figure out how to stake Axel. I told you guys I was going to buy this and figure out how to stake it. I dropped a video on the Discord on it, but you could see I do have it staked over here. I bought, I don't know, I think I bought like $8,500 worth or something, but you could see I have it staked here, and I've already earned $15 since I staked it about a week and a half ago. So it's making me passive income while I'm holding it right now. And I'm just going to hold it until the dot flips red. Once the dot flips red, I'm going to unstake it, and then I'm going to sell it. But in the meantime, I can earn I think they're paying 11% APY just for staking it on that Kepler website. And I posted a video on that over here in the Overkill trade section. This is what I call, this is not my video, but this guy explains how to stake on that Kepler wallet. So yeah, it's not my video, but that explains it. And I just followed those directions, and I'm earning 11%. I've already earned $15, and I think I bought it about a week and a half ago. So still like it. A-Firm, see more from the chat here. We got the weekly showing up here. So again, that's just telling you that this is the potential bottom right here at 43. So I do like A-Firm here. These guys got the partnership with Amazon and Apple, and again, they're giving our signal, so we would be looking to enter here at around 45, and if it breaks 43, you could just look to buy it lower, maybe down here at this range at around 35, but that is giving a signal here, and you know, credit card debt and things like that are at all-time highs, so we'll see if it bounces here. I'm really looking at this one. I really like their fundamentals. I like their partnership with Amazon. You know, if I were to buy it here at 47, I'm not convinced that this is the bottom just yet, but I do think this is a good long-term entry right here with the wave down here, right? Again, last time the wave was down here was back in June. Okay, it went all the way down to 22 and then popped all the way up to 80. And their earnings look really good. Like look at their earnings grow. Their revenue's going up every single quarter. They're making more and more money. Okay. That is going up every single quarter. So that's a good sign, right? Their revenues are increasing as time goes on, which means they're being adopted at a fast rate. So they're whatever they're doing, their business is working, right? They're earning an extra 100. They're adding 100 million in revenue every single quarter. So over 10 years, right, they'll be making $10 billion a quarter if that's the case. But I like it here. I'm really looking at this one. I'm really looking at A-Firm. But honestly, if I'm buying a payment company like that, like a credit company, I'm buying PayPal, man. PayPal is stupidly undervalued, man. And they just got a new CEO. And I mean, this is just, normally when companies get new CEOs, I've noticed that the stock just dies, like it gets hammered, okay? And I think that's because the old CEO sells his shares I'm pretty sure. I mean, I can't say for sure that that happens, but I have seen a pattern of when companies get new CEOs, the stock drops just because of that reason, right? Because they got a new CEO. And the only thing I can think of is that the CEO has to sell his shares, maybe to the new CEO. Maybe the new CEO has to come in and buy those shares, and maybe he has to sell them to him at a discount. Like maybe he sold it to him down here at like $40, and it tanked the price all the way down, right? But now the new CEO's in. Someone bought up those shares, and I'm not saying that happened, guys. It's just a pattern I've noticed in the past. Maybe you could start paying attention to it when a company announces a new CEO. Watch what the stock does. A lot of the time, it gets hammered, right? And again, I don't know what causes it is something selling, right? Some company or some partner or somebody's. Right, the only thing that makes the stock market go up and down is buying and selling. So when you see something like this means someone that held a lot of shares. It could have been a partner, an investor, right? I'm talking millions and millions of shares, right? When that happens, someone big that makes big decisions for the company sold. So I don't know. We'll see. Peace Guy, I got you. Peace Guy's sitting down here. Wow, that thing's getting just hammered. I don't even know what to call this pattern. Just a beautiful breakout up there to 14, and now they're just tanking it. I am watching. They just bought that Warner Bros. Company, so, man, they're breaking some serious lows here. I mean, they went all the way down to $3 back here in 09. But, I mean, they announced that they're buying WDB, which is Warner Bros. So again, all we got to do now is watch for another green dot. That's where we can average down on our position. So we got this one right here at 10. It was a good trade for 2 days. It went 1, 2. Okay. I haven't seen that much, but big move up. Now it's tanking. So the next thing we need to do, right? The red dot came last week, so now we just need to wait for another green dot. I haven't sold my position. I have a very small position on this stock, but what you do here is you just look to average down at a lower price. So again, if you entered here at 10 or 11 and say it comes down to 7, okay, we're just going to buy more down here at 7 off the green dot. And I'm not saying it's going to get down here to 7, but yeah, I mean, that was a really weird move. I mean, it went up for 2 days and then just got absolutely hammered. I mean, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. 11 days in a row down. So I'm looking for a snapback. Honestly, that's a tough one. But all we can do is wait for the signal, right? We got to be bearish as long as this is red. If the green dot comes back, that's where we can either average in, or obviously we can set a stop loss. But the stop loss probably should have been right there at 950. So that'll be an interesting one to watch. That was a successful trade for 2 days there. Normally they last a little bit longer than that off the weekly, but when you announce that you're buying a multi-billion-dollar company, $100 billion company, you know, that's a pretty big deal. I mean, they have to probably raise a lot of money to make that deal happen. So I think it's still a good long-term play. I mean, Paramount, they have that partnership with the UFC. I think that's absolutely huge for the stock. That's going to bring them a lot of subscribers. And they're obviously buying Warner Bros. Now. So I like it for the long term. It's just been a really ugly month. Really ugly month for that one. Hood. HOOD. I still like this one above 65. Okay, dot's still green. We're still bullish. You just want to see this one hold on to, I would say, $67, $68. What else we got? A couple more here from the chat. Or from the Discord. We got alt setting up here. So again, you got a signal here at 190, and you're probably going to get another one here around 140. So you could buy at 190, buy at 140 here about a couple months later if you want to get your average down. But I like this one over $1. It looks very strong. If altcoins break out here, this is an altcoin holding company. You should see this stock do very, very well. I like how it's curling here. Okay, it had that 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 8-week pullback. Now we got a green candle here. As long as it holds this low right here at $1, I think alts looks. I think this looks really good. I'm going to add that one in to the alerts for this week here. That looks good. That's a good request. Above $1, alts looks good. SMR. So this one actually lost its 4-year average. So again, we got the signal right here at around 17, and we're getting another one here at 12. So again, if you buy at 17, buy at 12, your average cost is now 14. So we're dollar cost averaging in, right? Over here in the rules, it will talk about Never exceed more than 2.5% of your total portfolio on one trade. Look to average down if the position declines 20% or more. So if the position goes down 20%, that probably means we got a red dot after the green one, and it went down for a little while. But now, right, now that we have another green dot, we can average down. And I normally only average down if the position declines over 20%. Okay, so if I'm down 20% from a signal, I want to buy more here. I want to add more shares, more coins, whatever it is, because I'm long on the project. If you believe in SMR, the company, right, long term, you should be thinking, oh, that thing's going back to 50 easy. Okay, maybe it might take 6 months, it might take a year, it might take 2 years, it might take 5 years, but typically we see the move from here to here within 6 months. Okay, 6 months, 12 months max. Okay, it never exceeds longer than that down here. There's always a move higher, and normally we're looking to sell when the wave's up here, just like it was in August up here at 55. Again, everyone was excited about it, kind of like oil and gas right now. Everyone's excited about oil and gas. Well, it's probably just going to range, and then it's probably going to dump. And when they sell, they're probably going to rotate into something like SMR down here at 12 after it pulled back 60% and go up. But the thing I don't like about the nuclear companies is they just don't make any money. They 1.8 million in revenue isn't very much. So I just don't know about the nuclear energy. I don't know that much about it. But it does look like a place. If I were to like the stock, I would enter. I just don't know enough about it. I don't like to trade things that I don't understand. It just doesn't go over well, right? You have to believe in the company, you have to believe in the project in order to invest in it, right? There has to be a reason. Fundamentals do matter, right? We want to buy good fundamental companies like Amazon at a good price, right? A good price for Amazon. I can come here to the monthly and I can see, boom, when that's down here, that's a great price. $91 back in 2023. If you look at the weekly. Okay, last time the wave was all the way down here was in April of last year at 175. It popped all the way up to 260. So we want to buy like after a big capitulation dip like this, okay? And it did get the signal this week. So this is just saying that, hey, this at 195 is the potential bottom here. So when you get the signal on the weekly, you can then zoom into the 4-hour or the daily and see what it's doing. And you can see it's trying to break over the EMA. So I would just use this low right here on the 4-hour. Okay, at 196 as a stop loss. If it breaks 195, we're out. Okay, we're out of the trade. That's a stop loss off that signal. So it's always the previous low here. Okay, and you're just looking for a breakout for the wave to come back up here and give you a red dot to sell. Okay, a lot of you guys request penny stocks and very very volatile assets. You know, a lot of people start with altcoins and things like that, and it goes down 25%, and people just freak out, right? And again, it's a freaky thing, but if you understand the market cycles and the market structure, a 20-30% dip doesn't really bother you, especially if you're diversified across other assets. So, yeah, I mean, if I was a brand new trader, I'd probably try to start on something like Apple. Apple, just do the Mag 3. Apple, Netflix, Microsoft, right? The biggest companies in the world. Right? Look at Microsoft down here right now, sitting at 390. This would be a good place to dollar cost average into Microsoft because, again, investing shouldn't be a one-time thing, guys. It shouldn't be something where you just take money and put it in. You should divert. The Bible commands this. It says to diversify, right? Put away part of your paycheck and save it for later for when I return, right? So investing is a lifetime thing, right? You should continuously be adding 10 to 15% of your paycheck into your savings account. This is a savings account, right? It's not a gambling account. It's a savings account, okay? And if you're buying Microsoft down here after a, 30% pullback at the 200 here, okay? Every time it hits that blue line, that's the 4-year moving average. Look at that, 2013. That was what? I don't even know how many years ago. 12 years ago. Touched it right here back in 2022. Touched it right here in 2025. So again, the data is telling us, right, when it touches that blue line over the past 12 years, it's a good time to buy, right? If it's wrong this time after 12 years, we just got to bite that bullet and accept it. But we believe in Microsoft long term, right? So we would buy it all the way down. If it comes down to 250, what are we doing? We're just adding to it. Oh, 10% paycheck of that month. Okay, we're adding in. I'm buying more of the stock. So, yeah, I would definitely start with the Mag 7. If I was a new trader, I wouldn't be starting with altcoins because altcoins can move. I mean, altcoins can drop 20% in a day, right? And a new trader, that freaks them out. You said you're holding $5,000 worth of Axel. I mean, we already covered Axel, but as long as this dot is green, we are bullish on the asset, right? We're not selling, we're not panicking, we're just holding it, man. This is a 6-month signal. If you're entering off this, you should be looking out to August right now. August should be your time frame, okay? And until we see this fade away or get a red one, we should be holding it. I just showed you, I did post a video over here about how to stake your Axel. Axlar, I don't even know how to say it, man, but AXL is the ticker. Axlar, I think that's how you say it. If I'm saying that wrong, let me know. Axlar. This video right here shows you how to stake it. I mean, I've already earned, I staked it a week and a half ago, and I am already earning around, I've already earned $15, which I think is cool. I mean, that'll pay for lunch one day or something, you know, but I'm holding it. So as I'm holding it, I want to stake it, right? I want to stake it and earn as I'm holding it. So you can see I've already made $15 from staking it over here, okay? And that video explains how to stake it, and you can see the total value right there. Boom, I've earned that much in a week and a half. So Kepler's just a wallet. It was introduced to me by some of our members over there in the Discord, and yeah, that video shows everything. This isn't my video, but this guy explains it really well. I mean, that's the video I watched to figure it out. So yeah, we're not selling until we get a sell signal. So the sell signal is either when the wave comes back up here on the weekly and gives you a red dot, or on the monthly, whatever time frame you want to play, or up here into the red zone. So look how far away we are from the red zone, up here at 35 to 45. Okay, we're a long way off that right now. So I'm going to stake it, earn 11%, hold it until I get a sell signal. Once I get the sell signal, I'll unstake it, and then I will take profit. So yeah, I'm still holding that one for sure. TTD dump. Why is that one dumping? Down to 25. Did they have news? It actually looks like a pretty nice place to buy here. I think that's a shakeout right there. I actually like TTD here. Is it still holding its weekly? Yeah, it's still holding its weekly dot here too. I like the pullback. TTD. What was the levered ETF we were playing? TTDU. I got stopped out of this one, but it's down here at 6 right now. I mean, you got an easy stop loss on this one down here at 20. I mean, as long as it doesn't break 20, you're golden. Yeah, it's still above support, so it's still bullish. That's just a nasty 4-hour pullback. I don't even see any news about it. It just pulled back. I think that was just a liquidation, like they were trying to get some stops out of there. I might buy back into this one right now, just for fun, just to see what happens here. Because again, it's still green on the weekly. We want to buy a pullback if it's green on the weekly. So like I said, as long as it holds 20, it looks pretty good here. As long as it holds that $20, I would call it 21.50 or 21. If it breaks 21, I'd sell it. But I'm gonna look at this one here after the stream. I'm gonna look to buy that one just because of the weekly. I mean, that's clear as day. They announced a partnership with OpenAI, and this thing's literally been slaughtered. I mean, look at this stock. It's all the way down here at the 2020 lows, lowest prices in 6 years, and they just announced a partnership with OpenAI, which is ChatGPT. Not OpenAI. Yeah, I believe it was OpenAI. More events. I think you can read the news on this. Maybe not. What else we got? I still like that above 20. What else we got? Grab some FET. Nice. Yeah, FET looks good. Hey guys, if we can get this video to 100 likes, we will be on here for another 30 minutes. 100 likes on the video. I think we're at like 52 right now. We got 131 tuning in. Appreciate you guys. We are live here Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, covering the markets. Monday's the portfolio update. Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, we're going to be taking chart requests over the next 3 days. And then Friday's normally where we drop our watch list, and all those previous replays always post over here in the Discord. If you guys aren't in the Discord, it's free to join. There's a link in the description that you could click, and you'll be able to join for free. You'll get access to some of the content. We do have a membership over here that's about $4 a month. The cost of, well, that's actually less than a Starbucks coffee these days. Every single month to get access to our trade alerts, our watch lists, our trade support, advanced analysis, member chat, research tools, the ability to request charts over here in the chart request. I post all my trades over here as well. We do some giveaways and things like that as well. I also got a free course over here if you guys are new too. That's all over there on YouTube, and you guys can always download our trading indicators here. This is my trading layout, so all the indicators we talked about in today's video, just click on this link right here, and that takes you over to the video. My email's right there if you guys have any trouble. But it takes a couple clicks, and like I said, your screen will look exactly like my screen here. You guys will get the Fibonacci zones, the red and green dots, the EMAs, the MACD, my exact trading layout into your trading view account. So if you guys got questions about any of that stuff, the membership, the indicators, the support, just shoot me an email right here, overkill@overkillinvesting.club. One more thing I want to add in before we get to more requests is I will never shoot you guys a message asking you for crypto or to send me money. There's a lot of scammers out there right now. I wish some of these social media platforms could really dig into that, because I just think it's a super scumbaggy thing, and I think those people should be perma-banned, like their IP addresses or whatever. But a lot of people just out there trying to scam people. So just be scam aware, guys. Normally influencers online, especially, I mean, myself, I can't speak for others, just won't reach out to you in the DMs asking you to, send money. It just doesn't happen. So, or connect to any sketchy websites or anything like that. So just beware. There's been a couple people that got scammed by impersonators over the last, I think, couple months. So please be aware. If you guys have questions about anything, just make sure you email me. If it sounds weird or whatever, just if you want to double check, shoot me an email or put it over here in the support chat, and someone from the team is happy to help you. I see one for SoFi, SOFI. Apparently some big money firm is shorting them. Apparently somebody announced that they were short. They were going short. So 1650 is a very big support level. As of right now, it is still holding its green dot. But if that breaks down below 1650, that could go lower. There's definitely buyers stepping in here, but I would definitely have a stop loss set if you wanna protect your capital, or if you just have a plan to average down, like we talked about earlier. Like if we get a green dot right here at 7 and it goes down to 6, and you get another one, well, you just buy more, and then you just wait till the wave comes back up here. So I think SoFi is a good company for the long term, and it is giving a signal here. So it looks good. Again, we called this out back in April at 11 or 12. Okay, and it went all the way up here to 30. That was a great trade. Everyone's excited about SoFi up here, right? Now that it's pulling back, people are kind of panicking. But yeah, I'd probably put a stop somewhere around 1650. You could put it at 16 as well, because that thing could probably come down to 14. Okay, I think 11 at the worst. But if you bought here at 17 and buy here at 14, your average is going to be around 15. So you don't have to go heavy on the first dot, right? You could go 2.5% of your total portfolio, 5% of your total portfolio. Just don't go extreme. Don't put 20% of your portfolio in on one signal, because if it goes down, you'll have some more capital to rotate into it, okay, if you get another signal lower. So I own 20 to 25 names at once, guys. So I'm rotating out of names. Like if one name goes up, like for example, like if if I was holding TAO, if we have a move like this, okay, if it outperforms, right, I might sell some here and rotate into something that hasn't broke out yet, kind of like Pyth or Link or ETH or Ray, right? Something that's more into the EMAs rather than holding something up here on the daily that's off it a little bit. I mean, if it has an 80% move, it's not a bad decision to take profits if you're up 70 to 80%. And again, if you were buying down here at 160, okay, that's an 84% move right there. Okay, that's a big move, 84%. So, yeah, something to think about. DJT is just being reckless, man. It's down here at 980. I mean, this is at the all-time lows. I mean, it's literally sitting at a 4-year low. So we'll see if Trump lets his stock go to zero, or if he's going to do something here into the midterms. I mean, you got to do something. You can't just let your stock go to zero. I don't think that's going to make your base very happy, like especially the people that invested in it. I mean, this thing was all the way up here at 70. I mean, it hasn't been this low in 4 or 5 years, right? September 2020. So I don't know. I'm not sure what Trump's plan is, but I'd imagine that he doesn't want this thing to go to zero. And it's way down here right now. So it's the lowest price in 5 years. So if you believe in the company, if you believe in the CEO, or you believe in the technology, or you believe in the product, right, long term, it looks like a great time. I mean, it looks like a great time to be loading up. It doesn't have the weekly yet, so if you really want to confirm the bottom or look for more of a confirmation of a bottom, I would look for the green dot down here. But they are holding a lot of Bitcoin. They are holding altcoins. This is like a crypto play now. Right, a crypto play. So we'd be targeting around 26.5 on DJT. Again, it sucks down here. We haven't moved since February, right? In the whole month, we haven't gone anywhere. We went down, and now we're just going sideways, right? We're waiting for that explosive move to 26. Is that going to take a month? Is that going to take 2 months? There's no way to really pinpoint it. There's not. You can't, right? We have to be. Look how long this thing has been down here, since April of last year. So it's almost been a year, okay? It's been almost a year we've been in this downtrend. Okay, normally after a year when a stock goes down, there's normally some type of bounce up this way. Okay, it did the same kind of thing here, had a really big move, and then came back down and then had another really big move. So again, it's been down in a downtrend, stuck. It hasn't even crossed the zero line here in a year. So we'll see what old DJT has in store. I'm still holding my position. It's sitting at 980. I re-entered at around 10, I think 10.10, so I'm down like 30 cents a share right now. But again, I'm long on this. I'm waiting for it to come back up here to the red zone, and we'll see if it holds. I think $9 is probably support. I don't know that it's going to go below 9, but we'll see this week. A gold dot is caused by divergence and being oversold, right? So we go to HBAR's gold dot. Back here in 2024, it just means we're very oversold, right? It just means oversold, right? The RSI is green, means the RSI is green, and we're getting a signal down here. Okay, so it's a big green dot and oversold RSI. It's just a 1 to 6 month swing trade. That's really all it means. Okay, it means buy and hold for 1 to 6 months. If you bought that gold dot back there in November, I think it was, November of 2024. I remember seeing that thing pop. Boom. Okay. That went from 4 cents all the way up to 30 cents in 30 days. 38 cents. That was 1,000% move in 30 days. That's how fast these markets can reverse. Okay. 1,000% in 30 days from November to December. And then it topped out. Okay. Red dot, red dot. Okay. Again, 1 to 6 months. That happened in a month. Sometimes it takes longer than a month. But HBAR is still looking pretty good here. I see one for File and GRT. File and GRT. Thanks for the likes, folks. Appreciate it. I think we're at 79 now. Can we get it to 100? If we can get to 100, I'll give away 100 XRP here on the live. 100 XRP on the live, or we can get to 100 likes on the stream. We'll do that here on the live. We're at 81 right now. 81, we got 125 watching. The Spartan Army standing strong. Yeah, we did donut. Donut's still in the same range, though. At 360, I think it's still a buy. I think 250 is the bottom for donut. File, again, very oversold here on the monthly. I'd watch for the monthly here on File. The monthly or the weekly. Okay, it's already got the weekly. So what that's telling you is that, hey, this right here at 75 is the potential bottom. I think if you want the true bottom, you're going to want to watch the monthly on this one because it's been in a very long downtrend. So is there any golden dots on crypto right now? All those gold dots get called out over here. So the last one we had was Trump and SEI for crypto. We had one on OP. SEI is an interesting one. SEI is a layer 1. Wow, look at that. That looks phenomenal. That one came a couple days ago, about 5 days ago. But look at that monthly chart. I mean, look how deep that is. Okay, look at that green candle forming here. Okay, that's got to be the first green candle if we close here in 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 months. 7 months of blood. Okay, normally followed by a move higher, at least back to 15 cents. SEI looks good here, and that one does have the gold. Trump also had one. Trump coin had one right here on at 3. It popped all the way up to 450. It's got the green monthly there. It's trying to. I mean, this has been nasty for Trump coin, dude. This is why it's like this was the biggest rug pull of all time. That $40 all the way down here to 3. That's sad. That's really sad. So people are out. I mean, people are over Trump coin because it's just down, down, down to down to down, down. We'll see, man. Well, midterms are coming up. What more to get some attention than to pump your meme coin up to $50 again? But yeah, both those have the signal, so I'd be targeting at least $11 there. PAYX, paychecks. The weekly's just getting slammed. I'd wait for the monthly on this one. Wait for the monthly. I'd watch $80. I don't think it would go lower than 80. If it goes down to 80, I think that'd be a good price, but it's very oversold. They make it, I don't know what these guys do, but it looks like their revenues are staying pretty stagnant. But I mean, it's been beaten up really hard. 160 down to 90. That's big. If you believe in the company, then I'd wait for the monthly on that. I see one for 4Chum for Atom. I like Atom too. Atom's like Axel. They're like layer 0 coins. I'm starting to learn about these a little bit more. They're like security platforms. So Axel actually has a partnership with, well, they have one with MasterCard and XRP. That's why I went with it. But Atom's the same kind of concept, and they're both getting monthlies here. And I think Atom pays 16%. Axel's paying around 11%. But I like Axel's partnerships a little more than Atom's. But Atom is a big name, and it is giving a signal here. I mean, you could stake this on Coinbase for 16-17% APY right now, and you're literally buying it at the lowest price since 2020. So I think it's a great time to own this if you believe in the long-term growth of it. Just buy it and stake it like I did with Axel. Again, I got a video on that over there in the Discord if you guys want to watch that. But yeah, you pretty much just buy, stake it, and then just hold it until it gives you the red one, and then you sell it, and then you go cash and you wait for it to reset again. What else we got? Covered Coinbase already. We got SoundHound. Good one. SOUN. So SOUN, the big support for this is 690. It needs to hold on to 690. I really want to see it hold 690. If not, I mean, look to buy some more maybe at 6, and after that, look to buy some more maybe at 450. But you do have a signal. We are right at that moving average right there, that 4-year. Okay, so this is typically a good time historically to buy because it's at the average over. It's taken 4 years of data, and that line represents the average price. So again, how do we know we're buying something at a fair price? We look at the average. We look at the mean. Okay, the average of a time frame. Typically, what we like to use is the 4-year and the 1 year, and that orange line is going to be the 2-month. So the orange one's more of a momentum indicator, as to where these ones are like long-term targets, right? The 4 year is a great one. Charlie Munger was Warren Buffett's right-hand man, and that was one of his things. He's like, when your asset hits the 200 EMA on the weekly, you buy it, okay? Because that's the average price over 4 years. So a lot of people want to buy when things are off the average, right? A lot of people are buying SoundHound up here at $24 because it's got the word AI in it, right? People are excited, they're jacked up about it. But we're way off of the average, right? We don't want to buy when things are just ripping. We want to either buy at a fair price or a discounted price. Discounted price comes when we're below it. Okay, we're not quite below it. 450 would be below it there. But I like it at 7. I mean, if you believe in the growth of it, they really don't make that much money. I mean, 55 million is I mean, that's a lot of money. But for a company, I guess they are growing a little bit here. I mean, their earnings actually do look good. They're growing pretty quick. So this could be a good play down here at 7. I like it. I'd remain a buyer of it unless you get a red one. If you get a red dot, you just got to look to average down on the next green one. But SoundHound looks interesting here. SoundHound, and someone said someone was talking about 50 here. 250. Someone was talking about Trade Desk too, and that one looks interesting as well. As long as 21 holds there, as long as that 21 level holds. Trade Desk looks interesting there too. BNS, it's at all-time high, I believe, or near. BNS is that Bank of Nova Scotia? The Bank of Nova Scotia. Huh. Interesting. It's at 106. Yeah, it's at all-time highs. So, again, that 4-year average is all the way down here at 77. You're buying it, if you're using the 4-year as a reference, you're buying it at a 19% premium here. Okay? So you could have bought it at a discount down here in April. Boom. 65 all the way up to 105. Yeah, I'd be taking profits up in this area. Okay, you can see all these red dots up here in the red zone. Those are our take profit, and you can see the EMA cross too. So I'd be taking profits on this. But what is Nova Scotia? Can someone tell me what Nova Scotia is here? Is that what countries are that? What countries does Nova Scotia? Is it its own country, or is it like a band of countries? Because I didn't even know they had a bank stock that traded. This is actually really interesting. You can see the last time it got this extended though off the EMA, it had a huge correction, right? Big correction back into that. So that had a really good run. Again, if you got in on this signal, you're happy, right? This was your buying opportunity in April. 65, bada bing, bada boom. Blackstone, I seen that one cross today. I like it. I like it. It's got a green dot here on the weekly. I would just use a stop loss down here at I'd probably put it at 99 on the stop loss, but this one's that had a really big dip there on Blackstone, and these guys got great earnings. I think these guys are like a hedge fund, but they got great earnings right now, and up above 99, I think they look good. I think Blackstone looks good. Okay, this is another one I'm adding on the list here. BX. I was looking at this one this morning. See on the 4-hour here, so it's getting up into those EMAs. So you want to see it typically break out of those. That's the sign of a real breakout. So we'll see if this closes this week. It's Tuesday today, so we got till Friday. If that gets over 113, that could be interesting there. Canadian. Oh, it's a Canadian bank, Nova Scotia. Gotcha. Interesting. You learn something new every day. That's why I love the community, man. There's so much knowledge in here. There's so much information. You know, I tell you guys all the time, this channel is not about me. It's not about you. It's about all of us, man. I learn stuff from you guys every day. Some of my best trades over the years have come off of your guys' chart requests. So I just love it, man. I love the community. I love the Spartans. I love everything we're doing here, man. It's a really cool thing we got going. And I appreciate all you guys, all the support and all the participation, dude, because like I said, I learned a lot from you guys, and it definitely helps. I learned that Nova Scotia is Canada today. I mean, it's amazing. 4 more likes for an XRP giveaway here, folks. 4 more likes on the live for an XRP giveaway. QNT from Z-List here. QNT, that one's breaking out as well. So I think the bottom's in there for this one at 55. Yeah, this one looks really good, dude. Breaking out. That looks good. I'd be a buyer of QNT here. Stop loss would be 55 or 53. Put it at 53 at the bottom of that wick there. VMC. Still coming down, right? We want to buy when the wave is down here below the white line like it was back here. I think this one could get to 240. I think 240 would be a good buy for this one. That would be right at the moving average there. Boom, bought it back here in 2025. It's like a materials holding company. Do they hold like gold and stuff? Yeah, it just needs the signal. VZ, that's Verizon. Verizon, way up right now. Yeah, I'd be taking profits on Verizon here. I would be taking profits. Got a red dot in the red zone. Yeah, I'd be selling at 50. Selling at 50. Good request, though. That's a nice move. Boom. Yeah, I'd wait for that to come back down maybe to 43 and then re-enter. Again, we want to be buying down here. You should have been buying right there at 39 with the indicator, right? You don't want to buy when the wave's up here. You want to buy when it's down here, right? You don't want to buy after 8 weeks up. You want to buy after 8 weeks down. Okay? Don't chase that. Bull, B-U-L-L. That's Webull. What's that doing? It's trying to find a base here at 5. I'd say as long as it holds 5, it looks good, but there's just not a whole lot of data. You do got the signal, but the stock is just sinking into the ground right now. So as long as it holds 5, I would say take a chance on it. It's too new of a company, right? It hasn't even bounced. So I think Robinhood's the winner. If you're gonna buy a finance stock, you know, Robinhood, PayPal's in the gutter. I mean, PayPal's at a 10-year low right now, lowest price in 10 years over here. And Webull, it's just very new, and they don't make that much, right? They're not very profitable, right? They weren't even profitable last quarter, or actually, yeah, they were, but they missed their earnings, and you know they're making 165 million compared to Robinhood's 1.28 billion. So that's why Robinhood stock's going up, is because they're doing something right. And we're a little ways off the 200, but you can see how this one's been bouncing on the yearly here. Boom, boom. So we're below the yearly right now. So 68's a big level for Robinhood there. Snap for Chum. For Chum. Is your name Chum? Because that'd be funny. Snap for Chum. We got Snap sitting at all-time lows. I mean, it is at all-time lows right now. This thing has gotten crushed over the last 3 months. And it's at the lowest price it's ever been since 2018. So, again, tons of users on this platform. They have around 500 million daily active users. My thesis with this is they're going to get bought out by an Elon Musk or a Jeff Bezos or somebody, right? If their stock keeps going down, because their company's just going to be so cheap where someone can just come in and take the whole thing over with some cash. So it's at all-time lows. They're losing a little bit of share to TikTok, but I think it's a good long-term play, man. I mean, I think they have a massive user base, and I think at worst they're going to get bought out. I mean, if they get bought out, their stock's going to go up. I don't know to what price, but normally when a stock gets bought out, the stock goes a lot higher because they sell at a premium. So, yeah, I mean, it's been really ugly. It's been really ugly over the last 3 months for Snap. And I'm a buyer. I'm still a buyer down here. Fundamentally, I am a buyer. Technically, it is oversold, and it just doesn't make sense. But you're buying it at the lowest price in 10 years. At the lowest price ever. Last time it was down here was 2018. It went from $5 all the way up here to 80. So they're either going to figure it out, right, with that many users every day. 500 million people log onto their app every single day. 500 million. That's more than the legal count of citizens in the United States. 500 million people is a lot of people. Jordan says he got his girlfriend to go on and like it. I love it. I love it, man. That's the kind of energy we need in the chat. Wives and girlfriends need to like the video, and we're at 101. So shout out to Jordan. We're gonna do a 50 XRP giveaway over here in the Discord. I'm gonna set this for. We'll see here. Let's go G-Create. How long should I set the giveaway for? How many days? Should it be 10 minutes or should it be... Yeah, we'll do 10 minutes. Let's do 10 minutes over here. That'll give you 10 minutes to go over there. If you guys are on the live, you guys can enter. So I'm going to pick one winner for 50 XRP. Enter to win 50 XRP. Enter to win 50 XRP. I'll drop the link here in a sec in the chat. Enter to win 50 XRP. Tap the emoji. There's going to be an emoji on this to enter. This is going to be a quick one. This is 10 minutes, okay? So we're at 102 likes right now. We're doing a 50 XRP giveaway. If we can get to 200 by the time we log off, I'll do another 50 XRP giveaway as well. So, again, I appreciate you guys liking the video. It really helps with the algorithm and the channel, and lets me know you guys are watching too. Enter to win 50 XRP. Tap the emoji to enter. I'm going to submit that. So you guys got 10 minutes right now. 10 minutes to go over here. All you got to do is tap this emoji right here. I'm going to drop the link right now over here in the chat, in the live chat. Boom. So you can click that link in the live chat right now. And I'm going to go ahead and replace this. Boom. So it's pinned at the live chat right now. You guys can click that link, and that'll get you over here to the giveaways tab where you can tap this. So you just literally click it. And then that enters you into the giveaway. But I'm going to unclick it because I don't want to win. I mean, I do want to win, of course, but I'm going to let you guys take this one. And happy St. Paddy's Day. Yes. Happy St. Paddy's Day, everybody. The 17th, I love it, man. I love it. God bless the Irish. So 50 XRP, just come over here, click this link. If you guys can't see this thread, members over here can participate. So you do have to be a member to enter the giveaway. We have the membership just to protect people from impersonators, to get extra support, to limit the spam, right? It just kind of filters out the people who are serious to not serious. It's literally $4 a month. So that is $48 a year. I mean, that's less than a Starbucks coffee every month. If you drink coffee, just don't drink coffee for one day, and it can pay for your membership. And then you can get access to literally everything we do over here. We call out all the signals on the weekly, on the monthly, on the daily, and there's even like how-to threads over here on how we trade them. Again, we got that free trading course over here. You guys can watch on YouTube. Also, the trading indicator. You guys can download our entire layout, the Overkill layout. So that's all the signals. That's the moving averages. That's the Fibonacci zones, the EMAs, everything we talk about in the videos. You guys can get the most updated version right over here inside the trading indicator tab. Again, if you guys have questions about this stuff, feel free to email me, overkill@overkillinvesting.club. The Spartan Army is growing stronger and stronger day by day. It's a beautiful thing, man. It's a movement, and we're here, man. We're conquering the markets. We win together, we lose together. We do it together, baby. Winning's boring when it's all by yourself. If you're winning with people, it's way better. So again, I love the community, love the Spartans, love the generals, love the recruits. It's been a year, and it's about to get better. So you guys got 10 minutes over here. 10 minutes. I think we got about 2:12. It's about 2:05 right now. Another 7 minutes right here. Let's come over here and tap this emoji to enter for the XRP giveaway. That link is pinned in the chat. So we'll go till that's over. If we can get this to 200 likes, I'll do another 50. I think that's what we're going to start doing here on the live streams. I love having you guys live. I love interacting with you guys. What's going on, Samuel? Marlog, what's going on, brother? MSTR looks interesting right now, for sure. It looks interesting here. Okay, it does not have the signal on the monthly yet, but it has had a nasty pullback here. So MSTR is going to have a significant move higher if Bitcoin breaks out here. I think all eyes are on 75,000 Bitcoin right now. If we can break that 75, 76 K barrier, okay, I think that's when things are going to get very bullish. But in the meantime, we do believe the bottom of Bitcoin is right there at 59. Unless this dot flips green, or I'm sorry, unless it flips red, we're fully bullish right now. So with MSTR, right, with MSTR being green here, okay, what you can do is zoom in here to the 4 hour, and you want to buy it into the EMA. So we're sitting a little bit off it right now, but ultimately, if you're long on the company, if you believe Bitcoin is going up over the next, I don't know, depending on your time frame, ours is 1 to 6 months. I think it looks like a good buy right now. Our signal came right here, though, at 123. So it's already gone up about, I would say, probably around 12 to 15% off the signal. Okay, we had one right here as well in December. So we had one at 160 and we had one at 120. So if you bought here at 160, one here at 120, you're sitting at a 140 average right now. And it's sitting at 150. So I like it, man. I like it here. You got a MACD crossover. I think this one looks good, and you're buying it below the 4-year average, right? We just talked about that 4-year average. Okay, that blue line, we're sitting right below it right now. So you're buying it technically at a discount if you're looking at the cheat sheet over here. Okay, that mean, that average. Okay, you're buying it below it right now. Okay, when we're below it, that means right nasty pullback. Okay, 460 all the way down to 100. Over the last 8 months is a 76% pullback. That's nasty. 80% down off the highs. Okay, there were people buying up here. Okay, there were people buying up here at 400 or 500. So Again, it's deeply going to depend on what Bitcoin's going to do, but I would say as long as this one holds $100, I'm bullish. I'm bullish on MSTR, and until I see a red dot here on the weekly, right, we got to be bullish. Welcome, TG. Welcome, brother. Appreciate the subscribe. Jordan says, how do we sign up for the giveaway? Yeah, you just click that link that's pinned to the chat. You see the live chat? There's a link there that gets you over to the Discord. Okay, you come down here to the giveaways tab, and you tap this emoji right here. That'll enter you in. We're going to give away 50 XRP here in the next 4 minutes. 4 minutes here. You guys got to click that link. That'll get you in the Discord. If you're not a member, you do got to sign up to participate. The members are the ones who can participate in giveaways over here. And all you got to do is click this link. We got 32 entries right here, right now. Make sure you tap the emojis down here too. Yeah, buddy. What else we got? Reddit, RDDT. Reddit looks good here. Okay, up above 120. Reddit looks really good. Another social media company here. That one's got it doesn't have the dot yet, but it is trying to build a base right here at around 140. So I like it here just because the wave's so deep. But 124, it would be the support level. If that breaks, you can expect it to probably go down here to 95. So again, we're entering here. If it does sink, we'd be entering on the next dot after that. So I do think this one will probably pop a signal here this week or next week, as long as we don't break 124. I'd just be watching for that signal there. Bitcoin dominance, BTC.B. This thing's not moving. It hasn't moved since September. I mean, it's just flat. It's just flat, not doing anything right now. I mean, it's not doing a thing. So ultimately, we want this to crash. We want this to go way down. And that normally happens when ETH BTC, which is the other chart you requested, goes up. So you're seeing that happen. So when this is going up, okay, and you can see we're breaking out here on ETH. This is one of the best looking breakouts here I've seen. One of the best. Okay, looking good here. Okay, look at that. Breakout over the 9, breaking out over the 9. We just need to continue this momentum to the upside. Because when this goes up, I mean, this bottomed in April 2025. Okay, this means altcoins are going up. Okay, this means Ethereum, right? Where did we get this signal? Right there in April. Okay, let's look at ETH here. April 1,500 all the way up here to 5,000. So again, you got a signal here saying, hey, right, same kind of signal we got over here. This is the potential bottom, and we're breaking out over the 9, which means we're breaking out over the EMAs here. Okay, that's a breakout. Okay, so now we just got to see if we hold this level. I mean, we could just keep pushing here, but again, we got the signal 3 weeks ago on the 23rd of February right there at 0.028, and now we're seeing the breakout. Where did ETH give the signal? On the 2nd. So that was down here at 1900. It's popped all the way up here to 2400, but we're breaking out here. Once we break out over that 9, normally that's when you see a move higher, right? The green dot with the confirmation of a 9 EMA breakout is even more confirmation that we could potentially be going higher. That means the momentum's kicking in, right? Volume's coming in, buyers are coming in. So tomorrow's going to be a really interesting day, dude. I think tomorrow we're going to know what's up. Okay, but as long as Ethereum here holds on to 2100, I mean, it's bullish. It's very bullish right now. Again, we got this signal back in 2025, 2024, and 2023. I've told you guys, you get like one good time a year, 1 or 2 times a year to buy at a good price. Okay, that was here in April in 2025 at 1,500, went up to 5,000. Okay, here in September, and here in September as well. 2023, 2024, 2025, 2026. Okay, everything we do here is backed by data, folks. I can't make this chart up. I don't have enough money to move hundreds of billions of dollars, okay, by myself. This just tells us that there's been a big pullback, okay, a big, right, dip to the downside. Okay, Ethereum's pulled back since we called it out right here in August, right there at 47. It pulled all the way back down here to 1,800. Okay, that was a nasty pullback. I mean, it's gone down for 8 months. Okay, this was December to April. April, we found a bottom. Interesting. What is it? March? I wonder if that's going to play out. Very interesting. Spring forward. Okay. And then Ethereum, right? This pullback's been from September, right? Got the signal right there in August. Last week of August at 5,000. We pulled back all the way here to March. So March is actually, we're starting to reverse. But that bottom signal came in March. So August, September, October, November, December, January, February, March. It's been 8 months. 7-8 months of pulling back here. Oh, interest rates come down. We're going to the moon. I see one for Bonk. Bonk's got the signal too. This thing's pretty beat up. I like this one as long as it holds on to 0.00005. That looks like it's trying to reverse there on the monthly. These guys are pretty integrated with Solana now. They drop a lot of those like meme coin things. So that's about all they got going for them, I think. But I mean, again, nasty pullback here. If you believe in the ecosystem, if you believe in the project, I like it down here. Yeah, we covered XCN. That one's still green, still holding that, still staking it, earning that 25, 26% APY. That one's still green. Still green. I still like it above 0.004. How much time we got left on the giveaway? Looks like we got a winner here. Jville Fan 1 has entered. So I'm going to go ahead and shoot you, if you could here, drop your wallet address. Are you on the live here, buddy? Here, I'm just going to tell you what to do right over here. Okay, I'm going to open this up real quick. And just respond with your XRP wallet address here. And I'll send you some XRP here. We'll do that on the live. So I'm going to open this up. Just respond. Please. Oops. I won't yell at you. XRP wallet address. Jville1. Boom. So just drop that over here. And what I'll do is I'll send you that here on the live. I'll show you guys the confirmation. I'm gonna start doing that on the lives here. We're live every single day, folks. Monday, well, not every day, but Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday. We take weekends off, and yeah, we're live here anywhere from 12 to 2 every day. We're live here on YouTube unless I'm traveling or have something going on and I can't make it. Normally, I will always let you guys know when that happens over here in the Discord. The Discord is just a good place because I'm not live all day. We can all stay plugged in over here in the Discord and stay on top of things. I mean, we call out all the news, pretty much everything over here. I mean, I truly believe in the Discord and its ability to get us information fast. So, again, we called it alerts out here. You get the support chat, member chat, all that stuff. I still haven't had a response here from Jville, so we'll give him a minute here. What else you guys got for requests? Again, I still really like XCN here. I'm just staking this one, earning the 25% every day, and until that comes back up here, right? We want to sell when the wave's up here. We want to be buying when it's down here. So dot is green. We're still very bullish on XCN here. I see one for Nail for Jordan. I like this request. This is the Home Builder ETF. So they are down here. They're bouncing right at, or pretty close to the low from April back here in 2025. I mean, we bounced right there at 39. And I'm just looking for the green dot there. That green dot on Nail, we're looking for that. Up above 39, it's looking interesting. I want to see what it does here. I don't think 43 is a bad place historically, but you could see a move lower. I mean, you could see us sell off really hard if that $39 level breaks. There's probably a lot of support at that level. You could see we bounced back here in 2023 as well, and also right here in April. So bounce, bounce, bounce. Will it bounce again here? I mean, based on the 3 years of data, we'll see. Okay, Trump's starting to talk a lot about mortgages and real estate and the American dream of owning a home. So we'll see what happens. We'll see if it reacts negatively. I think if this thing gets a leg lower to like 25 to 33, definitely I will be a buyer at those levels. Ultimately, what we're doing on Nail is simply waiting for the signal. Okay, not going to try to guess the bottom. Not going to try to to snipe it. We're just going to wait for the signal. That's all we're going to do. Okay, we just need the signal on nail. Again, this has been a very strong support level. That doesn't mean it has to hold, but it did bounce in 2023. It did bounce in 2025. So the data tells you that over the last 3-4 years, right, this is where the buyers have been stepping in. When you buy nail, you're buying projects like Home Depot, Lowe's, LOW, DR Horton. I think it's DRH, or maybe it's DOHR. DR Horton. They're one of the biggest home builders in the country. DR Horton. So yeah, I mean they're ranging right now. It's really going to depend on what we do at this support level, right? If we lose that, if this gets a big sell-off, that's going to be a big opportunity for us. Okay, maybe at 125. I don't like nail yet. There's just a lot of uncertainty with real estate. I know a lot of real estate agents, and a lot of them are struggling right now. I mean, people just aren't buying houses. I mean, that's just the truth with where rates are, with how expensive stuff is, how expensive gas is, and food, and I mean, it's crazy. I mean, people just literally can't afford to buy a house. So Trump's beating his chest saying he's going to fix it. So I guess we'll see what he does. We need lower rates. They need to drop the rates to like 3%, and then people will buy houses again. But with rates at 6%, I mean, it's just with where stuff is priced after inflation, after 2020, it's hard to do that. 2020 went crazy because the rates were 2%. I bought a home in 2020, 2021 with a 2.3% rate. Rates are at 6% today. Okay, I got a 2.3% rate. That is, I mean, I don't think that'll ever, it might not ever happen again. Trump's saying he wants to get it down to 1%. That'd be awesome. If that happens, I'd love to buy a lot of real estate at that time and just literally rent it and hold on to it. That's like free money. I mean, free money when you're borrowing money for 1%. I mean, that's ridiculous. Higher paying jobs would be nice. Yeah. What else we got? Did he respond yet? He's standing by. We got him in the building. Got a Jags logo. That's interesting. Jags did pretty good this year. They had a good team. Your guys' quarterback reminds me of Sunshine from Remember the Titans. He's a good player, man. He's a good player. I see one for a stock, ONDS from Richard. What's going on, brother? ONDS. That one's also green here on the weekly, up above 8. I like that one. I like that one above 8. It's just not deep enough for our strategy, but I mean, that is in a strong trend, so it would need to hold on to $8 for that to be valid. They do have earnings here, I think Wednesday. Looks like Wednesday. So again, you're buying it at a premium here, but if you're buying this, I'm guessing it's a growth stock. So I'm going to take that back. I don't really like Ondo from a technical standpoint. If you're investing on fundamentals, look at the monthly. Okay, that's had a monster move. That signal came back in June at 81 cents. It's sitting at 11. So, I would say definitely use a stop loss probably at like 840. If it holds 840, that move is legit. But if it breaks 840, I'd probably take some profits. I would have took profits right here at around 12. It's sitting at 11 right now, so you're kind of still in that range. Again, I just don't like buying that far off the mean. It does have a signal, but I like to buy when the wave is deeper, right? More capitulation. This thing only dropped like, I don't know, 20, 30%. I like a 50, 60% drop, right? I like when it's just brutal. Okay, and then boom, signal, rip it. I mean, that signal came at 76 or 79 cents up there. 79 cents all the way up here to 11. Their earnings they're growing pretty fast. I mean, 1 million. Wow, they've like 10x their revenue. What do these guys do? One other perk of the system over here is that we have a research tool. So if you type in /info and then the ticker, so in this case ONDS, this is a stock. This works for crypto too. You just hit enter and it tells you what they do. So they're a leading provider of anonymous systems and private wireless technology solutions for industrial and government operations. So they do wireless technology solutions. I'm not sure what that means, but they sell communication equipment. But they have government contracts and industrial contracts. They develop AI-powered drone platforms, including Optimus system for fully automated aerial security. Interesting. fully automated aerial security. So that's talking like Golden Dome type stuff. So that's interesting, man. It's an interesting one to watch. They got earnings tomorrow. So this will be a good one to watch. I'm not going to make a buy or sell on this right before an earnings call, because that's just, you're gambling on earnings there. And the stock's already up 1,300% this year. So if it came down to 5, I would be interested at 5. But I'm not interested up here from a technical standpoint above 11. If you're playing the earnings, I mean, you're sort of gambling, because it could go higher, especially if you got in down here. I would definitely take some profits if you got in down here. But if you're up here, I definitely have a stop loss somewhere around 8. Okay, ONDS is a defense drone company. Yeah, it's on our watch list. I just want to see it pull back more, right? I just want to see a deeper pullback. But you do have a signal this week, so I would just set a tight stop. You could even set it right there at like $8.75. I mean, you just want to see it hold on to like $8. Definitely have a stop at 8. But again, you're going to wake up in the morning and just hope that they beat and they don't go the other way if you're buying it here. So that's like a 50-50 shot with earnings. What else we got? We got our giveaway winner over here, Jayville. If you don't know how to get your XRP wallet address, I would just go look it up on YouTube real quick. Just Google whatever platform, how do I get my XRP wallet address, or how do I get my crypto wallet address from whatever exchange you're on. What else we got? I'm up 30% on Coinbase. Should I consider taking profits? It just depends on your time frame. I think Coinbase is going to go a lot higher. It's breaking out here, so I would, if anything, if you're thinking about taking profits, I would set a stop loss at 185. But if this thing breaks out tomorrow, it gets above 215, this thing's going to fly. I mean, realistically, we're targeting up here at 400, right? If you guys are using our sell strategy, we're targeting up here in the red zone. So red zone's between 350 and 400. Again, these are 1 to 6 month signals. So this signal came on February 23rd. Okay, right here at around 170. It's up to 210 right now, but we got to let this puppy play out, man. We got to let that thing ride, right? Get up into our target zone. You can leave a lot of money on the table by selling too early. That's why we like to be patient and wait it out. Wait till we get closer to the red zone. Sometimes you can sell at the 50% line. I mean, that's sitting at 270 right now. So I personally wouldn't be a seller of Coinbase here if I was holding. Okay, I actually rotated this into, I can't remember what I wrote. I rotated it into Snapchat, and it's had a really nice move off the green dot there, 160 up to 210. Okay, and I like it. I'd put a stop loss at 185. If you're worried about it going lower, I'd let the trade play out here. Put a stop loss at 185 and let it ride, because again, that has a lot of room. That has a lot of room back to 400. If it goes back to the red zone, which it mostly always does. I mean, it always will eventually retrace. It's just a matter of when. And you can see, look at the pattern. This was 2025 right here. Okay, we hit that green line. We hit the green line. That's the bottom of the Fibonacci. Again, this tool is included in the trading indicator. Okay, bottom of the Fibonacci right there. Rip it. Okay, so buying at that green line, selling at that red line. Okay, 140 up there to 380. That's over 100% move. So if you would have sold like right here, because technically we're right here, right? Technically we're like just breaking out kind of over the EMAs right now. Okay, and again, you just don't want to get too excited. You don't want to leave money on the table. I mean, we're just breaking out over those EMAs. So as long as it holds 285, I like it. I like the 285 stop loss here. Tim Fields got the address in. All right, brother, I'm going to send this to you. Does it have a memo? Does it come with a memo? Let's see here. Buy XRP. Submit. I'll try to send it to you without a memo here. See if it works. So I'll just do this live for you guys here. Just so you guys know. I got the receipts. XRP. We're going, what do we do, 50? Sending it. Your wallet address is that. Right, I just copied that. I normally like to check the last 5. So if it says 5 PES, and then obviously I want to see probably the first 2, as long as it starts with an R. I always try to confirm the last 4 though, 5 PES. So you can see here it says 5 PES R, so that is his wallet address. So I'm going to hit continue, And then this is where it asks for a memo. For some reason, they ask for a memo when sending XRP. Okay, I'm going to skip this because you didn't provide a memo. It'll reject, I'm pretty sure, if it does require a memo. So we'll just see here. Gonna have to confirm this. Send without memo. That thing, gonna confirm that. And that is sent off. So it's in transit. I think it gets sent back if there is no memo, so you should be good. Let me know if it confirms. Let us know in the Spartan chat if it confirms over there. But that's it for today, folks. Appreciate you guys tuning in. Appreciate you guys liking the video, all the requests. We'll be live again here tomorrow. Same time, right around the same time. I normally go live between 12 and 2. I try to schedule it in the morning depending on my schedule. So right here on YouTube, we'll let you know. And we'll let you know when we're live over here in the Discord too. We go live. It tells you today we went live at about 1 o'clock. Yesterday we went live around 12, so it's normally between 12 and 2. Again, I appreciate you guys tuning in today. If you guys need me, hit me up. My email's over there in the Discord as well if you guys have questions about anything. God bless you guys. We'll see you tomorrow. And all I got to say now is...